Hey there, fellow food lovers! My name is Kalamanu Endo, and I'm a dietetics student at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Today, I'll be teaching you how to make a healthy version of one of the world's most popular foods. Now, looking at these ingredients here, what do you think we're going to be making today? Try and take a wild guess. That's right, today we're going to be making pizza, but not just any kind of pizza. This is going to be flourless pizza. But wait, if we're not using flour, then what are we supposed to use for the crust? That's right, we're going to be making a cauliflower crust. Now, I know when you think of pizza, cauliflower isn't exactly the first thing that comes to mind, but trust me, you're going to want to try this recipe out. This alternative is low in carbs, but also adds an extra serving of veggies. It's a great dish to prepare with your kids, while also introducing them to healthy options that are fun and creative. But before I get started, I want to make sure I get an apron on and thoroughly wash my hands. When washing your hands, use warm water and soap to build up a lather. Scrub your hands for as long as it takes to sing happy birthday twice. Don't forget to clean between your fingers and under your fingernails. Okay, now that I've got my apron on and I have thoroughly washed my hands, let me just go over the ingredients we're going to need for this recipe. Now, let's prepare our ingredients. We will be using pineapples and sweet Maui onions as our toppings to make this a Hawaiian-style pizza. Pineapples are a great source of vitamin C, which helps to protect your immune system. It also contains manganese and thiamine for energy production and antioxidant defenses. After cutting the pineapple, you have a lot left over to snack on for yourself and to share with friends. Maui onions grow in the deep red volcanic earth on Haleakala, Maui, the world's most famous dormant volcano. Sweet onions are naturally free of fat and cholesterol and are low in sodium. They are also an excellent source of vitamin C and antioxidants. When cutting our veggies, make sure to tuck in your fingers and make a bear claw to prevent cutting yourself. This recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of garlic, but since I just love garlic, I'll add another clove or 2. Or 3, or 4. Now that we've cut up all of our toppings, let's get to the main ingredient, the cauliflower. We're going to start by removing all of the leaves from the cauliflower, and then we're going to cut out the core. After the core has been removed, you can break off the cauliflower into florets, but I guess you can call them cauliflowerettes. Then, just put those into a food processor and pulse until they have the consistency of rice. But since we're making pizza, we'll just call it cauliflower flour. Next, just dump your cauliflower flour into a pan with a splash of water and cook on medium-high heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once it's done cooking, just set aside to cool for a few minutes. Okay, now that our cauliflower flour has cooled down for a bit, I'm just gonna take a clean cheesecloth, lay it out, and just dump all of that cauliflower flour onto there. Take all 4 corners together, and we're gonna have to squeeze all of this water out because we don't want our crust to get all crumbly and soggy. Look at that. This is a lot of water. Don't forget to include your kids on this step. You can even tag team. This is a great opportunity to introduce them to the benefits of cauliflower, and they can have fun learning. Cauliflower is high in fiber and B vitamins. It contains antioxidants and phytonutrients that can protect against cancer. It's also an excellent source of vitamin K, which helps to regulate our inflammatory response. So after you've squeezed all of the water out of the cauliflower flour, it's going to look something like this. Okay? So you're going to take that, transfer it to a clean bowl, just dump all of that in there. Okay, this is when we're really going to be working on the crust now. You're just going to add 1 egg. We're going to add about 3/4 of the 1.5 cups of our goat cheese, our minced garlic, and our Italian herb seasoning. Now you're just going to mix all of that together until it's combined. Once we've mixed our ingredients, we can start forming our pizza crust. Just dump your dough onto a pizza pan or baking sheet that's been lined with parchment paper and start pressing it down to form a pizza crust. This is a fun chance for your kids to finally be able to play with their food. Once you have your desired shape, pop that in the oven that's been preheated at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once that's done baking, we can finally add our pizza toppings.
Give me pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Now we're feeling kinda hungry. We gotta make a munchie. Time to make our pizza as big as some countries. How much pizza do you think we can chow? More than our parents would ever allow. We're gonna make a masterpiece of pizza. A work of art like the Mona Lisa. It's gotta be high like the Tower of Pisa. But to get there, you don't need a visa. Pizza!
Oh my god, this looks so good. I want to eat it already. But I think I just have to wait. Pop that back in the oven to bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now we have our final product out of the oven. Doesn't that look so good? Look at that. Just go ahead and slice this up so we can take a bite.
I want pizza! Call us the queens of gourmet. I want pizza!
That was really good. You definitely have to try this at home. So, just a question. Do you know how many calories are in a medium Domino's Honolulu Hawaiian pizza? Take a guess. It's 2,180 calories in the whole pizza. That's about 270 calories in one slice. And I know no one can just eat one slice. So, do you know how many calories are in this pizza? 900 calories for the whole pizza. That's about 112 calories per slice. So obviously you can see that this is a healthy and also a fun and creative dish to prepare with your family. So the next time someone asks, what are we having for dinner? Tell them cauliflower, because there's no way they're going to be disappointed with this.